We'll hit watch.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen. This is Heartland Hitman's Little Skank. I am going to be casting a game on Neoplanet SLE, which will be starting very shortly. We have Heartland Hitman's Triple XL Wrecker versus Cotton Gin Zerg. Triple XL Wrecker, our Terran player. We're going to see how he does against Cotton Gin. This is going to be an interesting matchup. TvZ has completely changed since the Heart of the Swarm patch. Looks like GLHF from Wrecker. Fantastic. Let's see if we get it back from... Excuse me. 1 second. Get nameplates up. Cotton Gin. Yes, that's right. Our blue Zerg down in the lower left corner of the screen. Triple XL Wrecker in the upper right side of the screen. Let's see. Alright, we got a little scouting going on with an Overlord coming out from Cotton Gin. That's pretty standard Zerg play. That Overlord might be sacked, but that's not going to be much of a problem as long as he keeps macroing hard. We're going to see a nice start to a wall off with a supply depot by Triple XL Wrecker. Wow, we've already got a spawning pool down at a minute 20 from Cotton Gin. This is going to be an interesting play. Doesn't have any gas down. I don't think we can expect speedlings too soon. Certainly not before Wrecker is able to scout this. Wow, we... Okay, that's an interesting play. I certainly don't think it's a bad one necessarily. It's an interesting judgment to go extractor trick after the spawning pool comes out, but maybe Cotton Gin knows something that I don't know about Zerg, which might be the case. We have got a barracks down by Triple XL Wrecker. No gas by Wrecker either yet. No gas by, and I do believe Wrecker is going to scout this pool real easily. No gas. We're going to have slowlings coming at Wrecker. This is going to be a pretty interesting game. Let's see the production tab. We've got a Marine coming out for Wrecker. We've got another SCV as should be. We've got an Overlord and gasless gasless expand by Cotton Gin. Wow, my tongue is just tying myself in knots tonight. Still no gas by Cotton Gin. Still no gas by Wrecker. Got a second barracks going down. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of Marine play. Wall off doesn't... Oh, wall off is there. Yes, it is. Both bunkers are down. And we have a spine crawler coming out for Cotton Gin. This is going to be interesting. We have got a bunker going down in a very good position, I believe, for Triple XL Wrecker. I think that is probably a preferred position. It's pretty much the only position he has at this point, as his ramp is right next to his base. We have got an Overlord sitting at the Nat for Cotton Gin, which probably could be served better doing something else. We've got two slowlings sitting outside as well. We've got a spine crawler very slowly moving down there. This is going to be very interesting. I think that's actually a good play, although I think... Oh, perfect. He needs... There you go. Dropped it right there. That's actually not a bad spot. It's going to help protect that Nat a little bit from early aggression by Triple XL Wrecker. I think we have got a third Rax going down for Triple XL Wrecker. Both gases down, one sat, one not completed. We have no gas still for our Zerg player. These lings are going to be so slow across the map. This is not a play you would expect from a Zerg. You would want speedlings as fast as you can get them. In fact, sometimes I would maybe gas first before an expander. Definitely gas first before the pool so that I could get speed down before, or the gas for speed down before the pool completes. We have got Triple XL Wrecker with nearly full saturation on gas, almost full saturation on mins. Still no expansion, but that's not that big of a deal for him. At this point, his Marines are spotted and they run off. Those 3 spine crawlers are going to be big trouble for him. We have got what appear to be 10, 12 lings out. Honestly, if Cotton Gin wanted to do something a little bit better right now, he would uproot those crawlers, or at least one of them, and move them forward just a little bit to the edge of this creep so that he could spot incoming forces like this Marine coming in from XXX Wrecker, who runs off. Fair enough, fair enough. Do not want to sack those Marines if you don't have to at this point. XXL Wrecker is crushing Cotton Gin in supply right now. That is fair enough. We've got a reactor going down. We've got a tech lab down, researching Marine stim pack. That's going to be a fantastic move by XXL Wrecker. Appears as though concussive shells is not going down, so I don't know if we can expect a lot of Marauder play from him. We got a factory going down. Hellion should be coming out soon, and Cotton Gin does move those spine crawlers to the edge of his creep. That is a pretty sick play by him. I think maybe this bottom excuse me, this bottom spine crawler could be moved down just a little bit farther south toward the main, just to spread them out a little bit so that if anybody comes in. But wow, look at this. He is going to have 5 spine crawlers here to defend the natural. That is an insane amount of spine crawlers. He is definitely doing things. I don't know how I feel about that unless he's going to spread those out. I mean, you got to place them before you spread them necessarily, but we finally got a saturated geyser by XXX Wrecker. We've got a second geyser down at the main. That geyser hopefully soon to be saturated. We've got a queen at the main. We've got 2 queens at the nat. 1 queen spreading creep, and that is a fantastic move. That creep spread needs to happen so that Cotton Gin can see XXX Wrecker coming in. Now, these lings appear to be getting chased off. Now, we do have Marauders out. We still don't have +1 upgrades for anyone quite yet on the field, although we do have Stimpack coming down for Marines and Marauders. We do have another starport coming down for XXL Wrecker, and I think that is a good idea. XXL is going to need to potentially start working on saturating this nat. I think he is probably going to need another gas because those upgrades are not cheap. He could get and in fact, if he got infantry weapon upgrades level 1, that would potentially put him way ahead of the army that he's going to be fighting against. These spine crawlers keep moving out across the creep, and that is not necessarily a bad thing, but they're all grouped up as such, which makes them easy Hellion fodder. Excuse me. We have fairly hot oversaturation, in fact, on the nat. We have perfect saturation on the main, other than this 1 geyser that is missing a drone. We have 2 more gases going down at the nat for Cotton Gin. We have finally got mules coming out for XXL Wrecker. I think that is definitely going to help keep him in the lead production-wise, as long as he spends his money wisely. The Zerg right now could probably be doing a better job, I think, if he expanded real quick. But XXX Wrecker, if you'll notice, has a Marine planted at the 3rd. That is, oHHo! XXL Wrecker has Marines planted at both potential 3rds for this Zerg. The Zerg is missing his injects. He's gotten 1 down. He's gotten 2 down. The scan goes down, and those 5 spine crawlers are in deep, deep trouble. We've got... Do we have speedlings coming down? Wait a second now. Do we have speed? We do have speed. Speedlings are down. This is fantastic. We have got a drop in the main of Cotton Gin by XXL Wrecker, and he is going to do some nasty things to that mineral line. Some absolutely nasty things. Those drones were transferred before a whole lot of damage could be done, but that drop was picked up and shipped off. That queen is nearly dead. I think if XXL Wrecker can get back in there, some nasty things are going to happen. We've got another medevac coming out for XXX Wrecker. Let's see if he loads it up. Not just yet. He's got an unburrowed Widow Mine over here, which probably is considering his options. He may or may not move, excuse me, down the ramp over here. He could potentially move over here to the gold bases since he has effectively blocked off the Zerg, at least temporarily, from taking either of his thirds. We've got Good Sat working on Good Sat, excuse me, at the natural for XXL Wrecker. And his supply count is... His active supply is definitely by about 30 outmanning Cotton Gin right now. We have an infestation pick going down. I wonder if we aren't going to see some sweet swarm host play. We've got detection going down real hard. 2 spires going down for Cotton Gin. This is fairly unusual, but I think it might be pretty slick. Once he starts being able to build Mutalisks, he can get upgrades extremely quick. There are only 2 upgrades for flyers, at least for Mutalisks. So as soon as he can get... Oh man, these 5 spine crawlers are best friends just hanging out over here. We've got a full mass of speedlings coming in right as XXL Wrecker moves in, and this is going to be a strange trade. We're going to see if that tank is going down hard. Those lings got a good surround, and this mineral line for XXL Wrecker might be in very big trouble. These lings are fast and furious, and they are not taking any prisoners whatsoever. We do not get the load on command center from XXL Wrecker. Let's see if this bunker goes down or not. Nope. That bunker is loaded with SCVs. That's where those SCVs went. XXL Wrecker, on the other hand, down here at the Zerg base, is doing some very serious work for these Marines. I don't know if he has enough medevacs to support the HP loss that these bio units are having. Those brutings go down very quickly, and that is as to be expected. That is always a surprise for somebody who's never played against the Zerg, and I know that XXL Wrecker has played against the Zerg before. Those eggs are not good targets. Those platoons have very high armor. Oh my gosh! And Cotton Gin leaves the game as XXL Wrecker washes over him in a wave of bio units.